So the Roblox Innovation Awards situation right now is crazy. We've got so much drama. We've got developers and creators being attacked. We've got games bribing the votes and trying to rig the votes in their favor. And we've got people mad at me for something I didn't even do. Let's just get on into it because there's a lot to talk about. So of course, by now, you probably know all about the Roblox Innovation Awards 2024, the voting hub here, how it works, how you can vote. Real quick though, if you don't know what the Roblox Innovation Awards are, if you've been living under a rock, here's a trailer for the previous year's Innovation Awards. Essentially, it's a yearly award show. Think of it like the Oscars or the Emmys, where you guys in Roblox gets to pick the best games, best creators, best developers of the year, and then they get awarded. They get an award, a Bloxy. And of course, with big community Roblox events featuring all the big games, all the big creators and developers, you're bound to get a little bit of drama. There always is a little bit. But this year, there's a lot. Now let me hop into the Innovation Awards here and explain what in the world's going on. I'm going to break it down for you. Now hopefully by now you've had a chance to visit the awards hub. This is what it looks like right here. This is where you do all the voting. And this is actually where the drama begins because there's two types of voting. There's the RDC voting, which is where you vote for people's choice. Best new experience, best UGC creator, best video star, best branded experience, etc. But then there's also this other category called predictions voting. And it says down here, predict who will win each category and earn points after voting has ended. Basically, every day you get to choose between 4 different games for each category and you get to predict which one is going to win. So like, for example, right now we have the best racing category and you get to pick one of these 4 games: Car Crushers 2, Car Dealership Tycoon, Drive World, Driving Empire. And this is where the drama kind of really begins because this entire voting thing is so weird. So like, if you don't know how it works, if you've never voted in the predictions voting before, basically you choose one of the games. I'm just going to choose, I don't know, Car Crushers 2. And it says confirm vote. You'll earn 10 points for voting no matter who wins. But if you vote for the winner, if you vote for the correct one, the one who eventually ends up winning, then you get more points, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and vote. I'm going to click yes. And it looks like the one I voted for is actually winning with 66,000 votes. The runner-up is Driving Empire with 52,000, right? Which means I just got 10 points for voting. But if I get it right, if the one I voted for ends up winning, then I'll get even more points. They might be asking, well, what do the points do? Why do the points even matter? Who cares? Well, you actually get a bunch of free stuff for the points, like these items right here. You can claim free UGC items based on the amount of points that you have. So like I have 47 points right now. I can get that right there. So I just got the first one. I can't get anything else because I don't have enough points. And this is where things get weird, because Roblox is actively discouraging you for voting for who you want to win, and they're encouraging you to vote for the most popular choice. Because if you vote wrong, well, you ain't getting those free items. You have to vote right to get the free items. Like, what kind of voting system is that? Not to mention, why does it literally show the total vote count for each game? You can just see which one's winning and then just vote for the one that's winning. Like why does it show the total vote count? Like, that's crazy. You shouldn't do that. That's obviously going to influence how people vote. People are just going to end up voting for the one with the most votes. Like Roblox, what are you thinking? But that's nothing compared to this. So each day Roblox tweets out and they're like, here's the categories you can vote on today. So like yesterday, for example, we had Best Strategy Game, Anime Defenders, Dusty Trip, Tower Defense Simulator, Strongest Battleground. 2 of these games aren't even strategy games. Just right off the bat, a Dusty Trip and Strongest Battlegrounds are not strategy games. Sure, there's strategy involved in the games, but by modern video game definitions, Dusty Trip and Strongest Battlegrounds are not strategy games. Strategy games are like StarCraft, like League of Legends could be considered a strategy game. Civilization is a strategy game. Shoot, Bloons Tower Defense could be considered a strategy game. Strongest Battlegrounds is a fighting game. By all definitions of modern video game genres, Strongest Battlegrounds is a fighting game. Why is it in the best strategy category? A Dusty Trip, that's not a strategy game. Why is it in the best strategy category? But anyway, what's been happening is every day 4 new games will get nominated and you guys get to vote each and every day. And unfortunately, some developers have been trying to rig the vote a little bit. And by some, I mean almost every developer I've seen. So like, for example, the Strongest Battlegrounds, in their Discord server, the developer sent out a message saying, hey, if we win, we're gonna update the game faster. Therefore, please vote for us. Blox Fruits even did the exact same thing. Look at this message right here. They said, if you vote for us, not only are you gonna receive a new title in the game, but we're going to post a new leak for the new update if we win. But only if we win. Souls RNG did the exact same thing. If we win, you guys will get special rewards. Here's what you're going to get if we win. I mean, the list goes on. Dress to Impress did it. Piggy did it. Doors did it. Everyone's been doing it. So, like, I can't really call out one specific game for trying to bribe votes, because literally every game's been doing it. And personally, I don't really think that that should be allowed. Simply because if you tell your audience or your player base, hey, we're gonna give you a brand new update, the thing you've been waiting for, we're gonna give it to you, but only if we win. Well, then what's gonna happen? Well, the game with the most players is automatically going to win. And that's essentially what's been happening. The games with the most players ends up winning automatically, simply because they're encouraged to vote to get that new update, or to get that new skin, or get that new title, or whatever it may be. It's kind of like if I tell everyone, hey, if you vote for me for Video Star of the Year, I'm gonna give everyone 1 million Robux. If you vote for me, I will give you 1 million Robux. Go vote for me. I'll give you 1 million Robux. Go do it. Of course everyone would vote for me then, right? Of course. Why wouldn't they? I feel like this kind of stuff shouldn't be allowed just across the board. I feel like no one should be able to do this. Like, bribing votes, that's kind of bad, right? And so now what's been happening is you have all these big games with massive player bases saying, hey, if we win, you're going to get that new update. And well, what happens? Well, this game or that game, they don't win. And now those players aren't getting that update. And now those players are really, really mad. So like, for example, Catalog Avatar Creator here, they won Best Fashion. They beat Dressed to Impress. They beat Fashion Famous. They beat Royal High, which means all those Dressed to Impress players aren't getting that update the developers promised, right? Or maybe they'll still do it. I don't know. But basically the developers promised some cool things if they won. They didn't win, so now they're not getting it. And so now Munib, who's the developer of Catalog Avatar Creator, has been getting a bunch of hate, a bunch of death threats. This guy tweeted and said, I'm truly disappointed right now. This year's Innovation Awards is getting out of hand. People have started to send hate and death threats to Munib for winning Catalog Avatar Creator after having the deal with Dressed to Impress's rigging attempt. Dressed to Impress, like I said, did promise free stuff in the game. Here's a screenshot. It said, if you vote for Dressed to Impress, if we win, we're going to release a new code, or maybe two. And so now those Dressed to Impress players aren't getting that code. Now, the Dressed to Impress team did, of course, make an announcement. Most of these games have, saying, hey, don't send hate or anything to any games that won. It's all fair game, right? It's all fair and square. But unfortunately, that's not really what's been happening. This tweet here went viral. It's got 23,000 likes, 1.3 million views. I had to censor a lot of this, as you can see. You can imagine what words are behind this. It says, hashtag all of you ugly hashtags who don't want a girl game to win. Each and every one of you who voted for this hashtag game will begin to cough in 10 minutes. Hashtag Catalog Avatar Creator, hashtag you Munib, and hashtag you Creekcraft 2. Now, I saw this and I was like, what did I do? Why are you coming at me? It's not my fault Catalog Avatar Creator beat Dressed to Impress. I literally voted for Dressed to Impress. I'm not joking. I voted for Dressed to Impress. I tweeted out and I said, I voted for Dressed to Impress. Lamau. And it's true. Out of all these games right here, I think Dressed to Impress has been the most impressive fashion game in the past year. Why you coming at me? I'm on your side, girly. I say girly, but they're probably like a 50-year-old man or something. Let's just be real. Anyway, it's so funny because they tweeted and in their bio, it says, spreading positivity one day at a time. That's a whole lot of positivity you got there, Vivi. And then they tweeted this image here. It's funny. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually really funny. Now, Dressed to Impress and Catalog Avatar Creator, they're not the only games with beef right now. We also got Doors and we got Piggy. You see, Piggy said, hey, if we win the best horror category, we're gonna give you a brand new update. And unfortunately, they didn't win. They had 230,000 votes. Doors over here had almost, actually, I think over double that, 500,000 votes. And so a bunch of Piggy players are mad at Doors, saying Doors hasn't updated in forever. Piggy's been doing a bunch of cool stuff. Piggy should win. Nah, Doors should win. Piggy fell off. Piggy hasn't been relevant for years. Just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And like I said at the beginning of the video, there's always going to be drama, right? Every player has their favorite game. Every player has their favorite creator, developer that they want to win. And if they don't win, it's like your favorite team losing the Super Bowl. You're going to be upset about it. But because a lot of these games are bribing, I use that term loosely, or attempting to bribe their player base, right, with free stuff like, hey, if we win, we're going to give you all this free stuff, and then they don't win, well, sorry, you're not getting all that free stuff now. Now the players are mad because they wanted the free stuff and now they ain't getting it, right? And so now you've just got a bunch of angry 8-year-olds really mad because their favorite game didn't win. And well, today it comes down to the best racing game, Car Dealership Tycoon, Driving Empire, Drive World, Car Crushers 2. I have no idea what's going on. This is probably one of the most chaotic things in the Roblox community ever. Everything's on fire. It's fantastic. Let me know your thoughts down below. The Roblox Innovation Awards has been quite the mess this year. I'll see you guys next time.